Today I'm going to show you how to joint a whole chicken. Firstly, obviously make sure your chicken is fresh. All the usual hygiene safety rules apply. And you place your chicken on the chopping board with the breast up, drumsticks facing you, because that's where we're going to start. Now we need a sharp knife, and the first thing we're going to do is take the drumstick and then we're going to cut into the skin so we can expose the joint. Now here you can see what I mean by joint. You will see where the bone from the thigh connects to the rest of the chicken, and then you're just going to cut around the skin here as well. Now you can actually snap the bone, and you will then see where the bone comes out. That is where we're going to be able to cut it apart. And we then cut along where the meat is. And this gives us our leg portion, which we're going to later separate into drumstick and thigh. Same on the other side, which you might find a bit harder if, like me, you're right-handed and then you can't really grab it this way. You just turn your chicken slightly sideways, hold it like this. Cut the skin, snap the bone. There you can see it. And then cut through the thigh. You want to watch out, there is quite a bit of bone here that you don't want to cut into, so make sure when you're cutting this portion off that you're cutting through the meat, not the bone part. There's our next leg portion. Now we're going to do much the same with our wings. Let's turn the chicken onto the other side. Find the wing bit, and then we're going to cut into the skin at a slight diagonal to again expose the joint, which you can see here. Then we break this off. And now we're going to have to cut around the wing to loosen this portion. And there's our wing, which we're going to segment further later. And same here on the other side. Cut at a slight diagonal till you can see the joint bone. There it is. And then we're cutting all the way around the wing. There's our next wing. And then what we have left is our chicken breast, which is of course on this side. But to make this a whole lot easier, we're going to use some scissors first to just cut away the spine and all the bones. And you literally just cut along the backbone of the chicken. Again, there you've got to be careful. You can see what we've now cut through is essentially here the ribs, that you don't get your scissors stuck on a really large bit of bone. And of course, watch out for little fragments of bone that you don't want ending up on your meat. Now this bit, which lots of people throw away, you can actually keep, and you could boil that up to make some chicken soup or some chicken stock, pop it in a bag, put it in the freezer. And that leaves us with our last piece, which is of course the chicken breast. This is what you call the crown, the rounder part facing you. And you got to feel for the bone in the middle. And then you just carefully slice along that bone. And then once you've found the bone, cut as close to the bone as you can, all the way down until you feel a bit of resistance. And then this makes it easier to turn your chicken around the other way and carry on cutting along the bone. And then removing the chicken breast from the bone at the bottom. There is one breast piece. Let's do the other one. And this might be a bit easier because now you can find the middle more easily. Start at the thicker, larger end. All the way down till you get a bit of resistance. Turn chicken around. Same on the other side. Lift up the chicken breast so you can get the tip of your knife in there, and then slice as close to the bone as you can. there is our second chicken breast. Okay, and now to separate the leg portion, turn upside down, and then you roll the skin away slightly. And you will see there's almost like a little white line here. So you literally just cut into that. And you will see that again exposes the bone and the joint. Sometimes you have to break it, but generally you can just cut right through easily to give you your chicken drumstick and your thigh portion. And then our chicken wing, you want to cut off the wing tip, and here is quite easy to see where the joint is. So you literally just hold in one hand, cut through it. This we're going to throw away. And then we're going to cut through the joint between the wing and the winglet. Snap the joint, then you will see this bone pop out, and then cut straight through between the bones. Where you now have the top of your chicken wing and your winglet. And there are our jointed chicken pieces. Leg portion, chicken breasts, wing and winglet, whole chicken wing, and the thigh portion and chicken drumstick.